I told you, Marcus. I told you the demons would find a way up from underneath.
I heard that hero slaughtered a huge fat one in a larder. I'm never eating anything from there again.
Hold on. There she goes.
We hear you heading out onto the battlefields. We'll hold the gates, but I don't think you need us to.
Maintain your vigilance. It will be needed before this ends.
Commander Calderos and his men were slaughtered at the gates. We are lost.
When this is all over, we should have a family.
A what?
Children, Drian. We can have children.
That sounds wonderful. I think I'm needed back on the wall.
My doll isn't coming back, is he?
I have not seen him. Do you know what became of your mother?
She died on the first night. What should I do?
Remain calm. Your father will return to you if he can.
Let's play Defend the Keep! No. Why not? Because you'll want me to be the fat demon she killed.
I'm not afraid for myself. No mother wants to see their children die, let alone in a place like this.
I've got some new items you might need, friend.
Things are looking up, Martyr. There's barely anything left to kill.
I knew you could do it.
There are other soldiers about besides me, if you haven't noticed.
No, I haven't.
Now's the time to run, isn't it? While there's a lull in the fighting?
It is never time to run.
You should give some thought to taking some time for yourself, Chelsea. You can save the world tomorrow. Stay with us tonight. I'll buy drinks. We'll dance.
I cannot. It is unseemly.
I knew you'd say that. I really did.
The men look to you to lead them. When they see you laying waste to the demon hordes, they are heartened. As you go, so does this battle. Always remember that.
I heard what you did down below. I hope that demon filth is terrified of you.
Terrified or not, they will die all the same.
As the shepherd watches over his flock,
the battlefields are a charnel house of death and destruction. No man survives long out there. But I'm sure you'll do fine.
Bridge is unsteady. We must be swift.
Rathma has blessed me.
we couldn't hold on. There were just too many of them.
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land. I learned much from that. All of my lessons and all of my spells were just for this trial.
Take the pain. Please, make it stop.
You think we're all just waiting around for you to save us, hero? Well, I've secured this post. I don't need your help.
Please, save us! These men are helpless!
There, I can see them. Gods, more are coming.
What is that? It's below us.
Not
Can't you
enough
feel it?
essence.
Your bravery is an inspiration to us all. May Akarat bless you. All must serve the cycle.
Garm is the largest of Asmodan's Sin Lieutenants, and he possesses no less than 4 mouths. Though his voracious appetite is certainly his greatest weapon, his bile and, well, other noxious excretions are equally lethal. When last seen in battle, the Lord of Gluttony swallowed 6 angels whole, spears and all. I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Ballistae, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage. The children of Ballistae settled in the northern steppes, an area that is now known as the Dreadlands. Theirs was primarily a nomadic and tribal culture, though they had a few permanent settlements such as Cesseron and Harogoth. A group of revered former warriors known as the Elder Council ruled the barbarians. The barbarians have always defended their lands in the north from trespassers. They believe that it is their sacred charge to guard Mount Ariat and the World Stone within it from the outside world. Unfortunately, their battle prowess and tenacity have been misinterpreted as bloodthirst and territorial savagery by soldiers in Westmarch. Asmodan created the demonic Hellflyers after he nearly lost to Tyrael in battle thousands of years ago. The angels made glorious use of their great luminescent wings to outmaneuver the demon host and assail its commander. Frustrated by his near defeat, Asmodan began breeding winged demons capable of tearing the angels asunder.
This world can abide you no longer!
Minions, Bastion's keep has nearly fallen. Many of you have already gorged yourselves on blood and man-flesh. But do not let your feasting delay you, I would have the keep and its commander in my possession before the next dawn. The rest of this world will fall soon after.
This world can abide you no longer!
Minions. The imbecile who slew my brother Belial now means to aid the keep's beleaguered soldiers. She brings a girl with her who could undo us all. But I am not Belial. He was weak and cowered behind his disguises. Of course they failed him. We will seize our victory through bloodshed. The men actually think that they can hide behind their paltry little walls. But they have only had a glimpse of the full host of hell. We will see them drown in our tide of sin. The girl is still weak, and their hero will not expect us to attack from below. Send in the ravening beast. Minions. My brothers grow impatient within the Soul Stone. Yes, I can hear them, even down here. Their voices are so pitiful and small that they almost amuse me. Yet, they are my prize, not the Nephilim's, or the girl's for that matter. This is not her time. This is the age of sin.
I once met a raving drunk who claimed he had wrestled with a succubus, a demonic creature that possesses the form and face of a beautiful woman. He said she cursed him and tore out the
My
heart
bag
of
is
his
full.
friend before he made a narrow escape. Really, young men are given to such exaggeration these days.
Weakness consumes you!
Long ago, the heralds of pestilence were lesser demons who rebelled against Asmodan. The Lord of Sin vanquished them easily, but instead of slaying them, he granted each one a long arm, infested with a poison that could kill anything but Asmodan himself. The heralds have been plague-riddled menaces
Not
ever
enough
since.
essence.
This trebuchet is an abomination. We must destroy it. Disorient!
I do not need my siege weapons to slay you. You stand in the middle of the army of hell. It will crush you.
You waste your breath, demon.
Soul Rippers are the bane of the living, creatures born of the endless malice churning within hell. Agile and swift, the Rippers cover ground quickly by latching onto prey with their enormous tongues, and then leaping on top of their victims. From this point, the Ripper cannot be deterred. It has begun to feast.
Leave me. It is too late. Take this. I have no use for it anymore.
Demon troopers form the meat of the armies of hell. Their masters use them roughly, sending them into the vanguard for most battles. For their part, the troopers are easily excited by opportunities to exhibit their great talent for violence. In fact, the troopers frequently attack each other when they are left idle.
I could no longer sit idly by while you brought the fight to Azmodan. It has been too long since I felt the thrill of battle myself.
Destroying my siege weapons makes little difference. Every hour, more of my forces pour forth from the mouth of hell. Soon, they will wipe your pathetic keep from existence.
Brave words, Azmodan. But words are all you have left to hurl at us. Forward, friend! Now we shall drive Azmodan's army back into the accursed crater.
Together we can defeat them.
You honor us, Seraph.
Justice is done.
Minions. There is nothing I loathe more than failure. You know this well, but if any of you need a further lesson, I will have you delivered into the circle of wrath with great haste. The enemy is strong, but she cannot pass the demon gate. Secure it, or your lives will be forfeit.
The bridge may burn around us, but our hopes burn hotter.
One usually hears demonic tremors before seeing them. These behemoths move slowly and heavily, pounding the earth with their massive fists. Many a siege has been broken by the tremors' battering strikes, and many more enemies of the demons have been felled by their wrath. I pray that our world will never see them again.
The night embraces you.
I'm just a scout. I was supposed to survey the battlefield from this tower along with my lieutenant, but we were attacked. I still have the spyglass here. Please, take it to my lieutenant. I don't know how long he'll be able to hold out up there.
Them a lesson.
What happened to the scout? Is he still alive?
Not for long. You must go on alone.
I see. Thank you for the news. I will tell his family. Look out!
That poor man.
Minions. There is nothing I loathe more than failure. You know this well, but if any of you need a further lesson, I will have you delivered into the Circle of Wrath with great haste. The enemy is strong, but she cannot pass the demon gate. Secure it, or your lives will be forfeit.
Justice be done.
The grave beckons.
I can't move!
The Prophet would be pleased.
Who taught you?
The Prophet. He was alive in my era. I do not know his fate.
The Prophet? I have heard that name before.